Generics are not only applied to the functions, but you can use generics in structs and classes also. Let's go ahead and take a look at one example. If I want to create a struct called pair, which can take two different generics, right? T and K. This means that the T and the K is a generic type. We don't know what type is it, but we know that it is some type. We will put these values into the variable first and second. And now we can go ahead and create this pair. So pair and passing in the first, which will be hello. Now for the second, we can pass in world, but we don't really have to pass in world because it is a generic type. So it will be able to evaluate whatever type that we're performing. So instead of hello and world, I can say hello and 99, and that would be fine too. So in this case, the first type, this one T, will become string, and the second type, 99, will become int. And that is how you can use generics in structs also. What about classes? You can definitely also use classes. Let's say that if I'm building a class called stack. Now the good thing about this particular class is that we don't know what kind of items you're going to be putting in the stack because it's generic. So it's not string, it's not int, it's generic items. And I can say items T of an array. This means that we will have an array of items, but we don't know the type. And we can also create a push function where we can actually push the item. Items.append the item. And in a stack, you also have pop, right? So we're going to do pop, and it's going to simply return the items.poplast. And there we go. We have used class, and this class does have access to generics. It's a generic stack class. Now, if I want to use it, I can easily use it by saying stack equals to stack of int. So this means that now we are creating a stack, and this particular stack contains int. I can pass in whatever, 4. I can pass other values to it also. There we go. And I can call stack.pop, which is going to return me the value, which is the optional. But this is the important part. This allows our stack to be generic type. Because now, later on, if I want to, I can create another stack using the same feature, but this time saying, well, this will be a stack of strings and not a stack of ints. And now I can go ahead and say another stack dot push, and I can push whatever I want. So I can push John. I can say another stack dot push and Mary, and so on. So that's the great thing about generics, is that even though you have a struct or you have a class, you can still use generics to accommodate your needs.